The recent decision by the UK government to suspend certain arms export licenses to Israel has ignited significant controversy and a potential diplomatic rift between the two nations. The move, described by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu as shameful, has been met with strong reactions from both supporters and critics of Israel's military actions in Gaza. The suspension, announced by UK Foreign Secretary David Lammy, affects 30 out of 350 arms export licenses, specifically targeting components for military aircraft, including fighter jets, helicopters, and drones. Notably, however, parts for the lethal F-35 fighter jets are largely exempt from the ban, a point that has drawn sharp criticism from human rights organizations like Amnesty International. These groups argue that the exemption undermines the UK's commitment to international humanitarian law, as F-35 jets have been involved in significant military operations in Gaza, which have resulted in substantial civilian casualties. Netanyahu's response to the UK's decision was swift and severe. He accused the UK of emboldening Hamas, a group he described as a genocidal terrorist organization, by imposing restrictions on arms sales at a critical time in Israel's conflict with Gaza. Netanyahu emphasized that the UK's decision would not deter Israel from its mission to defeat Hamas and secure the release of hostages, including British citizens held by the group. His remarks have deepened concerns about a growing diplomatic rift between Israel and the UK, a relationship historically characterized by strong bilateral ties. Domestically, the UK's decision has sparked a political firestorm. The Labour government, led by Prime Minister Keir Starmer, has faced backlash from all sides of the political spectrum. Conservative figures, including former Prime Minister Boris Johnson, have criticized the move as abandoning Israel in its hour of need, questioning whether the Labour government intends to support Hamas over a key democratic ally. On the other hand, left-wing critics argue that the suspension does not go far enough, pointing out that the continuation of F-35 part sales represents a significant loophole that could still contribute to military actions in Gaza. Amidst this heated debate, the UK government has defended its decision as a necessary measure to uphold international law, insisting that it does not amount to a full arms embargo and will not materially impact Israel's security. The government also highlighted that its decision was influenced by concerns over potential legal challenges that could arise if the arms export licenses were not reviewed and adjusted in light of recent developments in Gaza. This suspension marks the latest in a series of complex diplomatic maneuvers that have characterized the UK's foreign policy towards Israel, particularly under the Labour government. While the move has been framed as a response to Israel's military actions and their compliance with international humanitarian law, it has also exposed the delicate balancing act the UK faces in navigating its relationships with both Israel and the broader international community. As this situation continues to evolve, it remains to be seen how this partial suspension will impact the ongoing conflict in Gaza and the UK's standing on the global stage. What is clear, however, is that the decision has set off a chain reaction of political and diplomatic challenges that will require careful management in the days and weeks ahead. Stay subscribed for more videos.